On stream today, I am going to be working on this design. This is a design for a spooky Christmas card. Is it the first spooky Christmas card in the world? Maybe. Did I Google it to find out? Hell no. Should we Google it during the stream? No, we should not. If it is, in fact, the first ever spooky Christmas card, will you tell people that you saw it made here first? Yes, yes, help promote me. Yes, yes, yes. So there's a few things that I have to work out on stream, and I need your help because I'm just not sure quite what I'm doing with this. So things that we need to figure out together on stream is what media should I use for the outlines? Should I color this in, or is black and white okay? And is a Christmas card more appealing in color? If I am new to you, I do this thing on my channel. Every week, I invite you to hang out with me in my teeny weeny studio in North London whilst I work live on a design for my clothing label and my new gift shop. You can expect chit chat, music, and updates on new product releases, where to shop my clothing, my gifts, my freebies, updates on my studio struggles and wins of the week. I struggled so much last week. I'm going to fill you in during the stream. And how you can help me raise funds to produce my new design, the Clarity box top. So, a little bit about me. I am a women's jersey wear designer, and I love making art in pencil. So, if you would like to join me live on these streams, please do. I do these on Twitch every Wednesday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. GMT. That's 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. GMT. And if you are watching this as a replay, hey replayer, Twitch eventually will expire this stream, and so I upload all the studio hangouts to my YouTube channel, and you can find that under the playlist named Art/Fashion Studio Hangout, and you can find the link to that playlist in the description. This stream episode is sponsored by the Look Polished on Camera cheat sheet. Figuring out how to accessorize your go-to roomy, cozier tops and tees so you can appear professional and look polished on streams and video doesn't have to be hard, hun. The Look Polished on Camera cheat sheet is your ultimate checklist of cute, essential accessories for getting started with styling oversized tops and tees. Now, to grab that freebie, all you have to do is go over to my website, which is shantellbancroft.com/get styling tips, but I've put the link in the description below. I have a cup of tea, just warmed it up in the microwave. I have a bottle of water. I got all my supplies out. I'm ready. I'm set up. I'm here. I got you. You're here. You got me. I'm here. Can we do this? Because I want to bust out the theme tune. All right. 3, 2, 1. Ba-dum-dum start. Ba-dum-dum this. Ba-dum-dum hang out. I've got 2 eager there. Alright. So, hello, and welcome. I hope that your week has been wonderful so far, and you can let me know what you think of that theme tune in the comments. I would be interested to know. Made that theme tune up myself a couple of days ago, not surprisingly to you probably. I really love it. Okay, so a couple things. I've made sure that I've put my phone on silent. And before I get too far into the stream, I want to do a quick sound check. So bear with me. We are good. Okay. So, this is the design, like I said, for the spooky Christmas card. I'm not sure if we need this light today. Let's check. Let's see if you can see this better with or without. I'm gonna opt with light. Okay, so because I've got so many things to figure out, I've had to think about how I can do this in a clever way. Uh, yeah, so I really and truly don't know what to do this in, and usually at this stage, I wouldn't be worrying about what media I wanted to use. However, um, this is 95% kind of like finished in terms of the thumbnail. Bring it up a little closer to show you. My camera gets fuzzy the closer my images get. So hopefully you can make that out. Yeah, so these I've been doing thumbnails, and I'm about 90% certain that this is what I'm gonna do. I like everything. I still have to work on the background, but pretty much like this. But what keeps troubling me is what I should do this in, because I very much like black and white, and I'm a bit of a pencil junkie. And for me, I would like to leave this black and white. But like I said, I don't know if that is appealing as a Christmas card. So I decided that I wanted to try this out and try different mediums. And to do that, I had the bright idea to replicate this image several times. Now, last week I did stream on Wednesday, and if you happen to catch that stream, it was a calamity of complete and utter errors. And I unpublished it from Twitch, so you will never, ever, ever, ever see that video again. But there was a couple of things that I did that I felt was salvageable. Is that right word? That I saved. I'm trying to be push. That I saved. And what I saved was how I replicated this multiple times and edited that in Photoshop. So I turned it into a video clip, and I'm going to play that for you now. And so when you watch this quick clip, you're going to get caught up to exactly where I am in this stage, because I am a little bit further on than just this. So I'm going to play that video for you now, that clip, and you'll be able to hear that. I'm going to leave my mic on because I'm not sure if you will be able to hear the sound if I don't. And also, I'm using very, very, very new streaming software, and I just wanted an excuse also to test out to see if I could play a video during stream. So this, this is a win-win for me. So where you will meet me in the video is me complaining about how terrible the stream is, and then I jump quickly on to Photoshop, actually editing this up. So let me do that. Not sure why, but that's how it is today. This has got to be what the stream is today. I know it's terrible. Okay, so let me share my screen with you. Share screen. I'm going to share with you what I've got going on in Photoshop. Okay, so I scanned the image in, and I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so that I can work on it larger, so I can get a better feel of so I can lay down a lot of ink, so I can get a better idea of if I want to do it that way. So I take canvas, rotate canvas. Now you're upside down. If you have stayed watching this stream throughout all the drama, I thank you. I really do. I thank you. It's very kind of you to still be here. I thank you. So this got scanned in awkwardly. It's not a big deal, but it's not a big deal that it got scanned in awkwardly, to be honest with you. gonna try and make it a little bit brighter. What do I need to do? So, oh, too dark. It's better. I'm gonna adjust the levels a little bit. I don't always need to adjust the levels. I just like playing around with levels. It's very satisfying. I don't need this to be like super dark, but I also want the shadows in. Here you can see. Oh, so you can see on here that where I've got the background, I've put the trees in the back, but I'm still not sure about what I wanna. I know I want to have Christmas trees, but I haven't found the ideal reference photo that fits in with my idea of what I'm doing. So even though this is going to be the setup, this is the layout. I'm just looking for like the ideal Christmas tree and the position. And then to make life a little bit easier for myself, I thought rather than trying to totally create like a scene in the back, I'm just going to find a really nice reference photo that works well with what's going on in the foreground and do that. Not worry about it, you know? Keep it simple. That seems all right. That seems all right. I can make it a little bit lighter. Um, I mean, technically, I could just do that and print it out, but that's a really nice. That's a really nice editing tool, Threshold. I mean, it does look good, doesn't it? I don't really want to. I don't really want to add color to this either. I don't feel like I want to add color to this. In my mind, I think if I am going to wait, just make sure my mic is on. My mic's on, right? Yeah. Make sure my mic is on because, bruh, do you know what I mean? Yes, this is the mic I want on. I might even raise it up a little. Don't need the mic on for this, dude. Don't need the mic on. Okay, cool. Yeah. So um. Yeah, I don't really want to I don't want to add color in my mind. I thought it would be like a nice sort of really nice high contrasting um a really nice high contrasting like dark ink on white paper, that kind of like oldie kind of feel. You know what I'm talking about, right? But as it's Christmas, I know that color is very important at Christmas, but also not everybody like needs a colorful Christmas card, right? I'm thinking Yeah. I didn't think about that. I don't know how I want my page layout to be. Let's do it as a landscape. Um, shoot, scale split media. It's gonna make that really big. No, I don't need it that big. Actually, let me put this on a new. Let me put this on an A4. And now there's no music for this stream. There was too many things going on. I didn't know. Just like too many things. It's got technical, you know. Looking for my pointing tool. I'm going to resize this on an A4 sheet. I mean, I could print more than one on this sheet. And I could work on it side by side. That's a good idea, isn't it? I might do that for my A4 sheet. I could work on it side by side. But what I also want is one big sheet. No, I want to rotate the canvas this way. Oh, so many. I keep thinking about how long I've been on this stream and I haven't done any drawing yet. Like I took rambled on telling you about what was going on, and I was looking at the clock when I was doing it. I was looking at the clock. I was looking at the clock. I was aware. What if I can take off some of that off white? Let me do that. Will it let me do that? Let's see what I can do. No, it won't let me do it. That's all right. I want two of these and one of these. I want two little ones and then one big one. That would be very helpful, like super helpful. So I've got the printer set up, which, which I did before I came on the stream. Printer preview. Not really that much difference. Page set up. Okay. Right. I don't want it best photo, but I need it to come out nice. Okay. Let's hope that this goes well because I set up the printer. It's over there. So I'm printing this one first. I can see the time. It's 3:46. My plan is to only be on stream on a Wednesday for an hour. But you know, like usually I'm not opposed to going over like 10, maybe 15 minutes. But I spent that whole time, like I spent 30 solid minutes effing about with tech. So I'm gonna run on a little bit because I really want to put pen to paper during this stream. So let's see what's happening. The printer is in. I wonder if like because I'm wondering if it's taking so long to print because I've got a lot of things that I'm asking the laptop to do. You know, I'm sharing the screen. I've got two cameras on. I'm wondering, but when I've printed this out, I'm gonna take the printer out and swap the camera that you see. Oh, you don't see it here, but the camera that's shining down on my work. I'm gonna swap that camera out with the port that the printer is in, and hopefully that will fix. Oh, I'm still here. I didn't realize you could still see me. Oh my god! So, do you know what? I could have been doing anything. I could have been doing anything. I feel so good. I feel so good that I didn't take that opportunity of anonymity to do anything or scratch anything or rejiggle anything. I had no idea that you could still see me. Okay, note to self. Okay, the first print is out. Can I reach it before it hits the floor? Okay. So you can see that in the little corner there. The first print is out. That's actually a really good idea. I'm gonna enjoy inking that up. Okay, so now I want a big one. Now I'm gonna close that, and I want a big one, a big version. It came out alright. Looks alright. I'm going over it with pen. What I might also do is get my Winsor and Newton ink out and see if it looks nice, you know, dipped. Because I do have somewhere, I do have bamboo pens. They're like bamboo that's in the shape of a fountain pen. They're beautiful. Um, don't really know where they are right now. Couldn't get it for the stream, but let's print one of these out. Mm, cool. Let's print one of these out. Print with preview. Might do this one big. You know what I mean? And also, big shows better when I'm streaming. Um, I could do with making it a little bit lighter though. So maybe if I adjust, oh yes, I want that. If I adjust the curves again, I could do with making it a bit lighter. I only need it, yeah, like that. I only need it to be like, I need it faint, but not like disco faint, like that. Okay. Print with preview. No, it was too big. Fine. It's okay. Print. Oh, I'm getting a bit of hand cramp. Um, okay. Okay. Yeah. No properties. Text with image. Okay. So I'm gonna let this one print out. Okay. So you're all updated now. Back to me. That went well, didn't it? I tried to stay as quiet as possible because I just didn't know if I turned off my mic, if it would somehow affect the sound for the video. I just didn't know. All right, so while you were watching that clip, I was doing some tests on my micron pen. So they printed out. I printed what I show you. Get my words together. What you saw me do on Photoshop, I printed them out, and they came out okay. And I have two big ones, and I have two little ones. Raise my screen up. Two big ones and two little ones. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work on this big one in fine liner. Where did I do my little tests? Here's my little tests. Here we go. So I'm gonna work on this one using fine liner ink, and then that's probably all I can work on during stream, and then I'll at least be able to know if I like it in the black fine liner. But these are my other sheets that I'm going to use to test out color and maybe watercolor. I printed them on normal printer paper, nothing special, because they're just tests. So yeah, let's do that. Let me get a little bit of tape. Tape this onto my board. To get the music going. All week, my Spotify has not been loading on my laptop, and then today it decided to work. This is real faint. I'm noticing I'm swapping back between my laptop screen and your screen, and I can see that it's come up a bit faint. But like I said, I'm going to work on it in pen, so you'll see it. Okay, music, and then I'm going to talk to you about different elements in this design, and I'm gonna let you in on what happened in last week's stream, because oh my god, everything that could go wrong went wrong. Everything that could go wrong went wrong. Everything. So let's get music going. I'm gonna do another sound check because my speakers on my laptop are not great anymore, and I don't know if you can hear me properly. Let's do a quick sound check. Let's check. You might hear a little bit of double voices. Hold on. There's a very long lag on here. Just try to hear to see if the music's okay. Okay, it's all right. It's all right. Let's play. I feel like everything's going better this week. God, last week. Oh my god. But I will fill you in. Okay, I'm gonna make the music a touch lower. There's so much going on when you stream. There's just so many different elements. I really love streaming live, but there's like so many elements. Like I have to make sure that the music's not too loud. See, that's me. That's me talking of myself. That's all right. Right, cool. Okay, so let me talk you through this design a little bit. Once I put some music on, and create a bit of a vibe. So why a spooky Christmas card? Why? Why? Well, why not? Okay, I'll be really honest with you. I'm going to tell you exactly how it came out. I'm also going to put on my heater so you might hear a little buzz in the background. It's cold in here. Not too loud. Okay, so I was sitting on my new sofa for the teeny weeny studio, the first ever sofa that I've owned as an adult. I know, that's another story though, isn't it? And I was sitting down on the sofa and I was looking up at my spooky Halloween lights, which if you want to catch a glimpse of, you can find, I put pictures up on Twitter. Twitter is at Bancroft. You can find my video up there. So I was looking up at my lights, gazing at them lovingly, and I thought to myself, huh, so, Halloween is only for um uh 1 second, hold on a minute. I'll take my name off the screen. I want to take my name off the screen. Oh, I have to put something in. All right. Need something. Okay. I don't know how to take my display name off the screen, actually. Edit avatar. No, let's not get technical. We'll just leave that little dot in the corner. Okay, so yeah, I was looking at my lights, and I wonder if I can get a little bit closer with this camera. Ooh, hello. That wasn't meant to happen. I'm just gonna bring you a touch closer. Okay. Okay. There we go. These are all the different nibs that I'm going to be using today. So I was like, oh, Halloween. I might make that a thicker pen. Only lasts for 30 days, have September, April, June, and November. 31 days, right? I want a 0.5 to get started. Yeah. Only lasts for 31 days. And then after that, we're immediately into Halloween. But then, like, witches are around for that time. Oh no, sorry, let me start again. Sorry, I got sidetracked. So like, yeah, witches, their season, Halloween only lasts for 31 days, right? But then after that, we're immediately in Christmas season. Immediately it's Christmas season. And I'm like, so, witches are around for that. And when I say witches, I'm speaking about like fictional animated fantasy fiction witches. I'm not talking about practicing people of like Wicca. Like my brain works. I'm always thinking about like fantasy, right? So that's where my brain went. I was thinking fantasy, that kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like the witches you see, on animations about Halloween or things like spooky, that kind of witch. So I was like, yeah. So during the winter, when we're in the Christmas season, they do Christmas, and as fans of the spooky, when they send Christmas cards, right, they're gonna send it to other witches, isn't it? Because witches know witches. And I'm like, so surely you would send your witchy friend a Christmas card that relates to you two's love of the witchiness. That is where my mind went. And then I thought to myself, ooh, spooky Christmas cards. Like, yeah, spooky Christmas cards for the witches who want to send cards to their people them. And now this is what happens when you cultivate a lifestyle where like art is your main focus. You can do whatever you want. So I thought I'm gonna design a spooky Christmas card. That's where it came from. So what I like to do when I'm designing anything is I like to add. I'm not sure if you would officially call them Easter eggs, but I like to include things in my art. Oh, this car outside is just okay. Yeah, I like to include. Hang on a second. Let me do this. Okay, so I like to include, and yeah, I wouldn't necessarily officially call them Easter eggs. Whoops. But I would say there's always something in my designs for you to look for. I like that. I like putting little elements in for people to find. And so when I was designing this card, I was thinking I'll just put elements in that suggests it's Christmas. So obviously, Christmas trees outside, a little icicle at the bottom ornament. I was like, oh, I'm also going to hide things in the picture that would also suggest that maybe you are sitting inside of the home of a witch. So the cat's on a blanket in a basket, and I've put broomsticks. I put like a repeat pattern on the um, on the blanket this dude is lying on, and there's little broomsticks. And then I've also got a pentagram ornament and a little moon ornament. And what I'm hoping to do is to put stars in the fur of the cat. Yeah, I know. It's exciting. Is it time for me to tell you about the calamity of last week? Is it time? I try and make sure I have my little things in shot because they make me feel better. I'm trying to get my little cat in shot. I think you can see my little cat actually. See my cat? Oh, if I put my cat there, you can see my little cat. Okay, so last week I did the stream, and from the get go, it went terribly. Let me work on this blanket. From the get go, it went terribly. For some reason, there was all these. I had my normal setup, which is a daylight bulb and a lamp, and then I have the webcam. And for some reason, I think I had two webcams on. Did I have two webcams on? I had two webcams on, and for some reason, there were these lines that kept jumping across the stream, and I couldn't figure out for the life of me why there were lines in the stream. And I was just like, this never happens. Where are these lines coming from? I like this song. I'm running, I'm running, I'm running. Do 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 do. So I couldn't figure it out. And all stream, I was just messing with the cameras. And then I had to like print these out again. Um, like what I showed you today, what you watched. And I was so conscious that things were not going right. Things were just not going right at all. Like at all not going right. So I had these lines going through the screen, and then for some reason, like I'm using this really, really, really new software. This is the first time I'm doing a stream with this particular software. And last week I was using a different new software, which I won't be using anytime soon. Not that they're terrible, but it just can't do what I need it to do visually. So I'm like, what is going on? So when I'm in the back end of the stream, everything looks perfect. The camera's perfect, everything's perfect. But when I go on Twitch to have a look, oh, it was horrible. And I jump between here and Twitch to just to like check the chat and make sure that um, the visibility, like the audio is good and that the camera's good. Oh my god, it was terrible. It was terrible. It was terrible. Like I said, I only managed to salvage what you watched today and a little bit at the end. Oh my god, it was terrible. And then, and it's sort of like I realized that most of the time when I'm streaming, I spend a really long time fixing the camera and not a long time actually putting pen to paper, which is what I want to do. Look at this reference. I've made this so light that I can't see my shades. And then I was like, you know what? It's okay. I'll just upload it anyway. It's fine. It's fine. I don't want to be that perfect. I want to be that person that's always worried about being perfect. It's fine. Just upload it. So I uploaded it to I can't do that big. I uploaded it to YouTube, and then I watched it back, and I was like, Lord, yeah, this is bad. Like you can hear me, but you can't really see what I'm working on because it was all blurry, and I was like, ah, Shan, I know that you want to really like not be that girl. You don't want to like push perfection like that, but seriously, dude, no one's gonna know what you're talking about. So I said, you know what? No one needs to see that. We'll try again next week. And then, you know what happened? When I, just to top it off, before I made the decision to, before I made the decision to unpublish it from YouTube, YouTube told me I had a copyright strike with my music. And I'm just like, well, if there was ever a reason after that whole stream going wrong to not publish this video, this stream replay, that would be it. Because I had made sure that on this playlist that you're listening to, I made sure that I took music from other playlists that are DMCA free. So I'm not quite sure what happened, but that was the essence of last week. And I was like, I'm gonna come back on here and do a do-over, but I was like, you know what? It's cool. There's always next week. Just tell them how terrible it went. Just tell them, which I'm gonna do. Whoops. Okay, so can we talk a little bit about black and white Christmas card? I really would love to leave this. My vision for this is that it's let's go a little bit thinner. My vision for this is that it has that lovely kind of like illustrated feel. And I've seen like ink illustrations that are black and white, and I have a thing about ink illustrations. I think they're lovely. But I think what I see and what I end up creating is two different things. Doesn't always work out. But I have a vision for this, and I'm not sure if it's gonna work. I mean, I wouldn't mind receiving a black and white Christmas card. I really wouldn't. If it had a nice scene on it, I wouldn't mind at all. If it was Boss, I'd be like, yeah, man, pass me that Christmas card. But I'm trying to make this for other people to send, so I'm not sure if I'd be doing myself a disservice by not making it. But then I heard something today, which is very, very true. I heard something on a YouTube channel that I have been um, obsessed with lately. Um, let's put one here. Art Prof. Do you watch Art Prof? It's a really good channel. And Clara, I think her name is. She said, as advice to this guy, make whatever you want to make. If people want it, they will buy it. And if they don't, they won't. And whilst I agree with that, because definitely that is like, there's this euphemism that they say about fashion that fashion designers make things that people like, fashion designers tap into what people don't even know they want. So we create desire. Um, whereas other products tap into what people need, which is very interesting to me. I think there is room for a chat there. As someone who makes products, um, I fall somewhere in the middle of that. But it's always nice if people can appreciate what you do. And I really don't think it's wise. I'm going to work on the cat a little bit. Actually, I might leave the cat. Let me work on this brush. Oh, let me do this. Let me do a candle. I don't think it's wise to make something that hasn't already been made, because you don't need to be the first person. It's usually a sign that no one needs it, usually, when you're making products. So, best practice is you do your research and you want to find someone else who's making the same product you want to make. You want to find their customers, look at their feedback, and then that's a good indication that your thing will sell, because people are already using it and people are looking for it. What I'm gonna do? I don't think I want to. Maybe. No, maybe. Oh, actually, let's use this. Whoops, am I shook? Okay. Need to look at my reference photos to do this cat, but what I want to do is I want to put stars in the fur. I want to put a star. You can't see that. I'm trying to thick pen to show you. I want to put a star in the fur. One of the tricky things is though, I'm not good at drawing 5-point stars. One of the tricky thing about drawing stars is I want the fur to have an element of realism. So I need to make sure that the star follows the same direction as the fur. So there's some realism. So I'm giving myself a lot of things to do. Yeah, that's what Shan does. So for the sake of me doing this today, I'm just gonna decide the direction of the fur. So if you're wondering why I am trying to design yet another Christmas card, so close to Christmas, well, I already have that card up. That card is already the card I did on stream when I tried to make a Christmas card. That card is up in my society shit. I always want to say society shit. in my society six. In my society six gift shop. And if you want to take a look at that, you can find the link in the description. And if you're watching on Twitch, you can find the link in the about section. Go down to the panels and you'll find it. So that's up in the shop, and I'm almost ready to photograph that to put up in like my gift shop. So yeah, I'm just like, I know that that's up in the shop, and you can buy it on Society 6. And on Society 6, they offer it as a pack of if I can find it to show you. Let me see if I can find it to show you. I'm just checking it because it's a lot easier to show you things than to like not show you. So hang on a second. Let me share my screen with you. Share screen, there you go. Okay, share screen. This one. All right, so on Society 6, you can buy the card that I was doing last week. You can buy this card, right? It's here. But if you notice, they only sell it in packs of 3, or in a set of 5, or in a set of 10, right? Let me make sure you're seeing this properly. Oh, you can't see it properly. I'm just checking. Which is cool. A pack of 3, and the size of the card is 5x7. And there's 15% off at the moment. Let me see if it'll let me move this. Okay, there's 15% off at the moment in Society 6, so you can get it for $12.75, which I believe that's somewhere around £10, right, for a set of 3. Now, I don't know about you, but I, like, full disclosure, I don't send Christmas cards anymore, and I stopped sending Christmas cards donkeys years ago. But I like receiving cards. And I know that greeting cards are still a big thing for people to send. And so I am jumping into that and making my artwork available on a card. Now, if I was going to send a Christmas card, I'm probably only going to send one, maybe two. You know what I mean? So a pack of three doesn't work for me. And I think most people, when they shop online, when they shop offline for a card, they generally just buy one card, or you might buy an assortment of cards. You might buy like six cards, but it's an assortment of cards. I'm not saying people don't buy packs of the same card. I'm just saying people like options. And so if you only want one card, where do you go? So that's why I'm like, well, let me start my gift shop where people can have the option to buy things in singles, or they have the option to buy an assortment of cards, right? So that's one of the reasons why I started. I'm kind of working out how to make my own, like how to print my own from home, from the studio, so that I can offer that convenience to people. Also, I'm starting this gift shop so I can so I can raise money to fund the production of my women's wear and future projects under my clothing label. And selling cards is a way that it's one of the ways that I'm like trying out to see if that will work. Um, so I make more if I sell it, if you buy it directly from my online store than if you buy it from here. I've put these up just to give people an option to buy them, and anyone who likes buying from Society 6 can do so. Because some people just like buying from Society 6, which is cool. But yeah, if it's bought from me directly, I make like everything back. There's some fees for my Shopify store, or there's some fees for my other website. But apart from that, I make 90% of that money. It doesn't go to anywhere. So, but yeah, if you want them, you can buy them from here. They're up, they're there, they're ready to go. You can buy cards from here. You can actually buy this design quite a few things. Um, oops. Oh, come on, screen. You know when you're trying to be great and technology says no. You can buy this design on a lot of different things. Christmas is coming up, people. It's time to start thinking about your Christmas gifts. And so you can get the little fox dude on a lot of different things. And I've also got another textile print up there, design. I like this tote bag. I can never get enough of a tote. Like, I got a thing about totes. I like carrying a tote. Um, so yeah, you can go up onto the gift shop. This is not going to load for me now. It knows I'm streaming live. All right. Oh, okay. There's three different sizes. There's 13 by 13 and 16 by 16 and 18 by 18 inch. So you can get them quite big. So, so yeah. But I would love to get this design finished and up. So I'm going to work on this so that there's a couple of options in my online store. So let me know in the comments if you still send greeting cards, if you buy them offline or online. Or if you're like, nah, man, that ship has sailed. They get a gift from me. and they like, and that's it. And if they don't like that, ban them. Just let me know. I would like to know. Oh, and also, if you stream on Twitch or if you stream on YouTube, or if you have your own gift shop where you're selling your things, go ahead and give yourself a plug in the comments. Let me know where I can find you. Add a little add a uh, I was just waiting for that crowd to leave. Add a link to your online store so I can check you out. I'd be interested to know what you sell. And if you don't sell anything, but you have a website or somewhere where I can find you, go ahead and plug it in the comments. I do look at my comments after the stream, so if you're watching this as a replay, don't be shy. Put it in. I'll see it. I'll come check you out. Oh, this cat looks real cozy. Also, last week, I was trying to teach myself how to cross hatch. Cross hatching. Do I have an example of cross hatching? There's a dude I follow on Twitch, Kirk Shannon, and he does this amazing cross hatching. And on one time on a stream, he was trying to teach us how to do it, and I was like, "Oh my god, that is so wicked! I want to use that for there's like a basket here. I want to use it for the basket." And so last week on stream, I was trying to find reference photos to teach myself how to cross hatch. So that's cross hatching, not done well because I can't work out how to do the pattern. I can't work out how to do it. It's beyond me. But I really want to use that kind of print for the basket that little kitty is leaning against. Hopefully I'll get it done. I don't know. Also, if I don't use color, I want to be able to add a lot of depth and dimension with using different nibs of pen. I actually like mixing graphite pencil and ink pen together. I think that is a really nice look. And I think it would be nice to add a little bit of color in here. I just don't know. I don't know yet. But this is helping me figure it out. Oh, I also made a very interesting discovery last week. So right now I'm using for the nerd. I'm using a Prigma Micron. And last week when I was like testing out this design, doing little bits of it in pen, it wasn't coming together for me, and I was like, why isn't this working? Is it because I'm trying to do solid lines and I like to do flex when it comes to animals? Why isn't this working for me? And I made a discovery about my set of pens that I have here. They do something that the Prigma do not. These are like at least 30% cheaper than a pack of Prigma. But because they perform differently, I realized that it wasn't me. I wasn't effing up the work. It was that the pens weren't performing. So I decided to buy myself a new set of Prigma. Not a whole set, just the ones that I want to use for this particular design. Because I like showing texture, and so that means putting flex where the fur is. And yeah, the Uhu pen was a bit different, but it has also inspired a review video. So I'm going to be reviewing the Uhu at some point. Um, Best thing to do if you want to be updated on when I stream, other than on Wednesdays, is to follow along on Twitch and let Twitch notify you. They'll send you updates when I'm on. Because I do come on here, not on a Wednesday, but I come on here randomly, and I like the non-commitment of that. So you'll find me on here. Okay, so I'm going to leave Kitty there because I want to add in some stars and play around with that. But I'm going to outline the basket in 0.5. That's 0.8. 0.8. Oh, 0.8. I wish I could get you closer to see this, but if you got any closer, it'd be fuzzy. I'll move it down a little bit. It just gets fuzzy. It just starts to get all blurry. There's no automatic focus. This is not one of those newfangled things. Like when I watch this back, I'm always like, oh, I wish my my shit would focus. Because look, I'm looking at it now on stream, and it's like, oh, it's super blurry. Like, look how blurry that is. Look, blurry. Super blurry, but you can make out it's super blurry. I'm gonna push the camera up in a minute. See how blurry it is? But at least you can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna take the camera up a little bit. Even though this streaming camera is cheap, right? Because it is cheap, and it does a really, really, really good job. It's not designed for like a Twitch streamer. It's more like if you're doing like face-to-face shit. But my cat should not be this blurry. But you can see it now, what I'm working on. run on a little bit with the stream, but it's okay. I'm gonna continue for a little while longer. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Hopefully, one day I can afford a better camera. Just have to see how that goes, isn't it? Streaming cameras are not the cheapest. What I'd actually like to do is to get a DSLR, which would serve two purposes. Be great for my product shots and for my photo shoots. And I could also stream with it. I was looking at some last week actually. Let me make sure this is DMCA because this does not sound like something I put on my yeah, this is not. Yeah, that might get flagged. That might get flagged because that is not on my list. You know, like um when Spotify just continues the radio for you, and you're like, yeah, thanks Spotify. Not when I'm streaming. So where are we with this black and white postcard then? Christmas card. Are we like yay, nay? Are you like, I don't know, Shan. I don't know, Shan. I like my Christmas cards with a lot of flair and a little bit of colour. Are you like, no, man? There's an audience for that. I don't know. Also, I feel like I want to put a couple of flicks here. I don't like the way it kind of like. I don't like the way these sit here. Ooh, he's off the edge. Thinking about adding a flick going this way, but I'm not sure. Let's try it in pencil. bitch. I've got no rules. I've actually got I was telling you that I ordered some more Prigma. They're supposed to come today actually. I've ordered them from a supplier that I haven't used before, but I've been like had my eye on for a while. I've got more rules, bitch. I've got more rules. Oh, I still got the heater on. Shut up. Hmm. I'll bring it higher to you. Messed up a bit there. I find I push a little too hard on my I have done that. I've taken business meetings in my PJs. So I have to get better at drawing spider webs. That is something I am lacking in. That's something to remind myself. My spider webs are like nets. I've messed that up completely. But don't worry. I'm in control. Something fat like the brush. I don't want to use the brush pen. I want something fat. Yeah, I think I need something thick to outline this. Oh, it's really thick though. You really gotta like, oops, when you're using ink, you really gotta like make sure you're warmed up. Don't necessarily be in a rush. Helps no one. So far, I like that. I think that thick line was a good idea. I think, or maybe just for the outside. Maybe. Maybe. Should we have a look to see if we find some black and white Christmas cards? Should we have a look? Should we have a look? Let's have a look to see if we can find some black and white Christmas cards. I'm gonna do this, and also I'm gonna take a little stretch because I've been sitting for too long. White Christmas cards. Oh, dudes! I don't know what I was afraid of. I'm gonna share my screen with you. I don't know what I was afraid of. Let me share my screen with you. I'm having a technical malfunction. Hang on. Okay. Let me share my screen with you. I don't know what I was afraid of. Share screen. Oh. Just a blank screen. Hold on. Look at this, people. What was I even afraid of? This is why it's a really good idea to do your research, because doing a little bit of research can make you feel better. Doing a little bit of research can just, like, it turns your world around. Like, look at that. Look at that, though. Look at that. There is so many cards. Oh my god. There is so many black and white Christmas cards. Okay, so I'm sold. Okay, cool. Ooh, doing something white on black would be nice. You know, this little scene, I could always invert it on Photoshop. Ooh. I could always invert it on Photoshop and make all the white bits black and all the black bits white. That would be nice. Look at this. Seriously, there are a ton of black and white Christmas cards. Okay. Yo. You want to be the first, but you don't want to be the only, you know, or change that around. If you can't find something that you're doing, it's probably not a great idea. Probably. That isn't to say that you're not a genius and you might have hit on something. But commercially, if you're going to sell a product, you look for something that, commercially, if you're going to sell a product, you look for something that has, like, you look for someone who's made the same product as you, and then you can make that product even better, but it's still the same product category. So yeah, amazing. All right, cool. Shan is feeling good. Okay, so we doing this now. We doing this black and white now. We doing this. we are doing this. We're doing this. We're doing this. Oh, peeps. That feels so good. Let's turn up the music a little bit. Oh, that made me feel so much better. Oh, there's a couple of things I wanted to do on stream. I wanted to open this up. So if you've been watching any of my streams where I'm oh, my head's gone north. I might. Oh, sorry, I've just just forgot. I forgot how to talk. I forgot how to talk. If you've been watching any of the streams where I'm working on any of my artist hangouts where I'm working on the Watership Down piece, you will hear me talk about needing a really dark pencil and a white pencil, and that I need to get a charcoal pencil and I need to get a white charcoal pencil to finish it off. And so I ordered these um, from Jackson's Art. This was the first time I had ordered something online from Jackson's Art. I've bought from them before, I've gone into their store, but I've never bought online. And I got them, and they've been sitting here for about a week and a half, and I've just been like, I'm going to open it on stream. I'm going to open it on stream. I got 10% off of the cost of these because a fellow streamer on here that I watch, that I follow, she is also, like me, a Jackson Art affiliate. And I was watching her stream and she was mentioning that she had just become an affiliate. And I was thinking, oh, that's great. I'm an affiliate. I've been an affiliate for a while. And when you, as an affiliate, I have a really special link that if you haven't bought online from Jackson Art before, you can get 10% off your first order with them. Now, as an affiliate, I can't use my special link, but I can use someone else's. You know where this is going. Are you following? You know where this is going. So when I watched their stream, I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then I some days on, I put my stuff in the basket and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna use her special discount because I can't use mine for 10% off, but I can use hers. And so by making that order, I got 10% off of these, and she got a little kickback from Jackson Art as an affiliate. Now, if you would like to get 10% off your first online order from Jackson's Art, you can use my affiliate link. You can go to the About section if you're watching this in Twitch and scroll down and you'll find the panel there. Click the link. It will take you to Jackson's Art. If you are watching this on the U of the Tubes, go down to the description box and you will find the link there. Once you get onto Jackson's Art, I recommend that you do this, right? This is the step that you do. Go use the link to get onto Jackson's Art and then shop through the link, right? But before you put anything in your basket, open up an account because you can't get 10% off unless you have an account with them. It's free. Put your details in, have an account, shop, go to checkout, and you'll see they've taken 10% off. Just make sure. If you haven't opened an account on Jackson Art, you can't get 10% off. And that way you've got some money off and I get a little, I get 5% kickback at no extra cost to you, 5%. So it felt good doing that and knowing that Twitch artist. Who is her? I follow on Twitch. She is a Generator. So she got a little kickback. I got a little cheapness. Everybody happy. This could be you. So this is for the art nerds. If you're watching this and you're like, I would like to stock up on some shit, do that. So I'm gonna open this on this stream. Or should I leave it for next stream? Nah, I don't know if I can wait till next Wednesday. It's already been like a week and a half. I don't know if I can wait till next Wednesday to open this. Nope, I can't. Let's open it now. I cannot wait till next Wednesday. It was really good. It came in a couple of days. They do 48-hour shipping, and I know there's a postal strike on at the moment, but it still got here in 48 hours. And you can also have your delivery sent to a pickup point. So like you can do click and collect. Like on eBay, you can do click and collect. eBay, you can do, yeah. So on Jackson Art, they've also got that set up. So you can get this sent to a local like news agents, or I don't think they do post office, like a local news agents. They'll have a list of shops that you can send your order to. I got it delivered to your studio. So this is the first time I'm seeing this order. Oh my God. Look at these beautiful pencils. Got I love buying art supplies. Still very weird buying art supplies online. You know what I mean? But needs must. So what I have here is a white charcoal pencil. It's from a company called Generals. I have never used Generals before. They're new to me, but it's the first time for everything. This is a white charcoal pencil for my highlights. This is a charcoal pencil from Faber's de Castell. It's pit charcoal. Again, I've never used Faber-Castell's pit charcoal before. Very excited about that, to get into that. But there's no darker value than a charcoal pencil. Even if you buy pencils that are way up in the like the 8Bs, the 9Bs, the 10Bs. I can't speak for the 14Bs because I've never used a 14B. But charcoal, if you want to get dark values. And this, my friend, can you guess what this is? You guess what this is? I might be blowing you away with this because I was this year's old when I watched another streamer on YouTube, and her channel is Frick. What's her channel? What is her channel name? Paint the Moment. I was watching her drawing her dogs, her beautiful graphite dogs, and she busted this out, and she was like, "Yeah, I've got an eraser pencil," and I was like, "What's that now? What's that you're saying? What's that now?" And she was like, "Yeah, I got an eraser pencil." I have no idea they were making erasers as pencil, and I was like, "I need that for my fine detail in my vines, in the strawberry vines on the watership dam." I was like, "Yes, that's what I need. I need that fine point." So this is an eraser, people. We have come a long way in technology where it comes to art. So I'm not sure what this end does. This feels like an eraser too. This might actually be a color pencil eraser. I wonder if it is. I'm gonna play with it off stream. I don't know what this end is. But yeah, these are my pencils. They just look nice, isn't it? Oh, they're gonna look nice next to my other pencils. Where's my other pencils? Oh, pencils. I do have to order some. My 2H is running out. My pencils are just stacking up. So there it is. I'm gonna play with those off stream. Yeah. So if you would like to, hang on, I'm getting set up here. I'm getting set up. Hang on. I've only got 2 arms and I can't do very many things at the same time. Bear with me. All right, I'm good. I'm about to share my screen with you again. Hold on. Okay, so I'm happy that I found the black and white cards. I feel really, really good about that. Like, have to say, like, cards offline, they just don't quite compete with cards online. Do you know what I mean? I feel really, really great about that. So I'm excited, and I feel more appeased, more not validated, but not more assured that this is not going to be too standout black and white. That being said, I still want to try it out in color, but I might do that off stream and show you that in another hangout. If you would like to see me trying to make a Christmas card, this video here, this studio hangout is the one you want to watch. I tried to make a Christmas card. And if you're interested in seeing how to how I go about folding card, I give some tips on folding card. I also talk about the designs, and you can see me use a template and fold it all up. If you're interested in watching that, then you can come over here, and this is the video you want to watch. I will also leave a link somewhere here. I will leave a link to that video here. And if you click the link, I will see you in the next one. I'll leave the link also in the description box below. And if you're watching on Twitch, there's a link to my YouTube channel, and you can come over and you can watch it there. All right. I want to thank you very much for spending time with me. In comparison to last week's stream, this has been a breeze. I know that I've gone over quite a bit, but it's cool. You know what I mean? It's cool. It's cool. I had a good time. I hope you had a good time too. Next time you see this cat, they'll be a little bit more filled in. The stream the next live stream is next Wednesday, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. ish GMT time. Again, if you want to join me on these streams, I'm gonna try and be amazing now. I'm gonna try and be amazing and do this like. There's so much technology happening, you wouldn't even believe. Um, if you want to join me on these streams, you can do so by coming over to Twitch. I stream live every Wednesday, 3 to 4 p.m. ish. You know, sometimes I go over, chill. If I'm chilled, I go over sometimes. But generally, it's for an hour. And again, you can find all the replays over on my YouTube channel. They're all there. I'm thinking about numbering them. I don't know. But you can find them under a playlist, Art, Fashion Studio Hangout. And again, you'll find the links in the description below. Oh, now make sure. No, hold on. There we go. Make sure you grab the freebie. Look polished on camera. These are really simple tips for accessorizing those comfier tops that we prefer to wear on stream, or when we're shooting video, or when you've got to be on camera in any way, or even when you're presenting or when you're networking. Sometimes you want to be comfortable and you want to wear something a little bit more roomier. And I do know that people do struggle with, like, how do I wear these roomy tops but also feel professional and presentable? And if that is you, the freebie is in the description box below. I've also put the link on the about section in Twitch. Make sure you grab it. It's free. It's absolutely free. Okay, people. It's been real. I will see you in the next studio hangout next week. And until then, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Peace out.